lot, really. Spring ball started, so it's been going good.
Yeah, what has been maybe for you I don't want to say biggest learning curve, but maybe the biggest adjustment from the high school game to college?
Definitely the tempo. I'm used to, if I have a question during practice, I can just, put my coach to the side and ask him. But now the tempo's a little bit faster, going from drill to drill, play to play, so it's a little harder to squeeze those questions. Just squeeze those questions in. I have to try to memorize the plays and ask them after. Thank you.
Scotty was saying the other day that those older guys that win the roulette, they're not afraid to get on you, and you take that pretty well. Is it just kind of a mindset you've developed, or you understand that they know that you want to be a leader?
Yeah, it's definitely a mindset. They've been here. They played here last year. They've played at other college programs, and they know what it takes to be a leader. They're both great leaders. So I think in me being a young guy, it's my role to take the advice that they're giving me and apply it as best I can.
You missed your prom last week, is that correct?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I guess is that? I think they said you don't look. Scotty said you don't look like a guy who's just coming out of high school.
Right.
I guess, how do you describe what you think, how advanced you are right now?
It's hard for me to say. I think I have pretty high expectations for myself. So, it's nice hearing those things from Coach Hayes and my peers, but I always feel like I can be doing better. So. It's nice to hear those things. I know that I have done some good things, but I'm always focused on making sure that I keep advancing and not stay complacent.
When did you start digging in on the playbook? Because that was something Aaron said. He's like, I don't remember ever knowing a playbook like that as a freshman.
Here,
Yeah.
As soon as I was able to. So we had, we started off early spring. I know every day I would stay after and really get into it, make sure that, I knew my assignment. I'm trying my best to know the people's assignment around me. So that's it.
Do you feel like you've made the biggest improvements from day one to where we are here now?
Being vocal, I would say. When I first got here, it was a lot of install day one. So just that first day, it was kind of had some uncertainties about, am I doing this thing right? Am I doing this thing right? But I feel like as spring has come along, I've gotten more comfortable, been more assertive with the decisions that I've been making, and even if they're wrong, just going along with them.
He's loud and wrong.
Right.
Like a thing, right?
Yeah, law. Yes, sir. Law, loud and wrong.
Better than not, right? I guess that's kind of the philosophy behind it.
Yes, sir.
That's just the nature of your position, where being the vocal piece has to be there even if you're not right.
All right, yes, sir. Yeah, that's one of the requirements. You got to be loud. So, yes, sir.
You're not playing, you guys are playing an actual game Saturday, but how much are guys looking forward to being out there with fans? And then what do you think they're going to notice about you being a first-year guy? Do you think you'll be able to stay on the outside?
Well, I hope they don't look at me as a first-year guy. That's my goal. I wanted to be looked at, as kind of just out there, like I've been here a while. I don't want, to be recognized. Oh yeah, he looks like he's been here. He's a first-year guy. So I'm just trying to stay away from that outlook of it and just act like I've been here a while.
Are guys still looking forward to it? Even it's not a game, but just kind of the setting and having people there and all that.
Yeah, I think anytime fans, or even like when we have days where alumni come back and stuff, we always love practicing in front of a crowd, brings the energy up. So I definitely think being around the awesome fan base that we have on a beautiful Saturday would be really good.
How do you think you've done the first two scrimmages?
I think I've made improvements from the first scrimmage to the second scrimmage. I think I made a lot of good progress there. Just little things, just like alignment and different ways to take on blocks in certain situations. I think I've improved on in that area. Mike. Yes, sir.
Solely like just kind of learn to
Yeah, I've been and will for like a 2 plays just to get like a couple reps, but no, it's mostly Mike. Yeah.
Is that part of what you were just saying? Is that sort of part of the learning and the growth process too? Like how to self-correct, how to watch a practice film of yourself? I don't know how much of that you did at IMG or whatever, but obviously it's a big part of this level and everything. Is that part of your learning process too, sort of self-diagnosis, watching practice cut up, things like that?
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a learning curve. I'm used to. At IMG I was under Pepper Johnson my first 2 years, which is I think a Hall of Fame linebacker. So I was always staying after him after practice and even after school with him going over plays. So I'm used to, what to look for during plays and just like you said, self-diagnosing. So I wouldn't say it's much of a learning curve, but it's definitely something that, I look to improve on and look for different things for sure.
What are you looking at in terms of the fall, in terms of what you, I assume you probably feel like you're pretty on the cusp of being ready to sort of compete for reps and snaps, or whether it's special teams or whatever, right? I mean, what are you sort of looking at when you look toward the fall, what you want to do and what your role could look like in year one here?
Kind of like I said, last time I came in here, I just want to, contribute as much as I can. And I feel like so far this spring, I've been put in some situations where I feel like I can be trusted to go in and play in, certain situations, whether that be on special teams or defense. But, I'm more just playing my role, and just whatever opportunity comes up, I just play that role to the best of my ability.
Because you have, obviously a number of freshmen enrolled early as a group. How do you feel like you guys can make an impact right away?
As most freshmen do, especially special teams, that's those are the most important things I think a lot of times is overlooked, which is, I would say it's maybe not so much for me because we did, our head coach at IMG was a special teams coach in the NFL. So we didn't take it a lot, but I know in some other high schools and probably some other colleges, they don't really take it as seriously as it is. But, here we really take it seriously. I feel like, especially for myself, if I'm, not getting as many reps on defense, I know that's an easy way for me to, not easy way, but a better way for me to make an impact on the game through special teams.
Coming out of spring, what would you say you think will be like the thing that you're going to really focus on in the summer, and again, maybe into fall camp, like the thing that maybe just isn't there yet in the spring that you just need more time on? What would you say that would be?
Probably just being more physical. At the college level, people are a lot more physical. So definitely just being more physical, especially with linemen, running through contact, things like that.
What are your plans after, the semester end early May? Go home and come back for off suites and stuff?
Yeah, go home. I actually have to go back to school and graduate, go back to IMG and graduate. So
Just to walk?
yeah, do the walk. Yeah, so I'll be there right before I come back here. So yeah.
Is it weird to go back after just missing 5 months? Missing life, whatever.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but that's a part of my life. So I'm excited about it. Go back, see some old faces. So yeah, it's a little weird, but I like it.
If you had to, the advantage of coming early,